Right, fuckers, welcome back to Son of Scotland 90, bringing you some more Total Extreme Wrestling 2016. This is Brand Wars, episode 6, and it is time for Monday Night Raw. But as usual, we'll just quickly run through the recap of Superstars before we get into that. And you can see it was the worst rating we've done yet, a 33E, not good. The attendance is still to be confirmed, and the matches were Jericho defeating Devon Dudley, Corbin defeating Fandango. It's got 13. That's shocking. It's the last time these two face off against each other. That's for sure. We've got backstage segment of the Usos. The club defeated the Shining Stars. Natalia defeated Alicia Fox. With the Dudleys talking some shit backstage, and then with Bubba Ray defeating Jey Uso in the main event to finish off the show with a 54C, I believe it was. Yeah, 54C. So not good there. I thought it was going to be our best Superstars, and it turned out to be our worst. So I really have no idea what I'm doing here. We'll move on to Raw. Hopefully we can get slightly better than a 33E, or Monday Night Raw may be cancelled. We might have won the Monday Night Wars, but we're not going to win the fucking brand wars with any brand. I mean, Raw and Smackdown will both be losers unless we can pump up these ratings here. So hopefully that's what we can do. Quickly, just have a look at these emails before we do it. We've got superstar rating was 0.62, which is I'm pretty sure that's down. That's the lowest we've had. We've also got a request. We've had lots of people asking us to come up, but now Nakamura has actually contacted us, yes, and he's requested. So he's not asking, he's requesting now. And do you want to see Shinsuke Nakamura brought up to the main roster? If you want, I'll tell you what, guys. You can comment below, yes or no, and whoever gets the most votes. If yes gets the most votes for him to be called up, then I'll call him up. If no gets the most votes, then I won't call him up. I didn't want to bring in NXT. I was going to bring in NXT guys in the future, but for now, I wanted to leave it. But I think that's a fair deal, so we'll vote on it. If yes gets the most votes, we'll bring him up. If no gets the most votes, we'll leave him. If it's a tie, or the more likely scenario that no fucker votes, then I guess we'll probably just leave it then too. But like I say, you can vote below, and we'll figure that out. We'll get it sorted, guys. We'll survive. We'll carry on. Now we'll book the show. Now let's run this shit. And something different here. We're starting off Raw, not with a long 20-minute promo in the ring, but with Brock Lesnar getting out his car. Brock Lesnar is arriving at the arena. He's here along with Paul Heyman, and that's got a 76 B-. So Brock Lesnar is in the house. Segment rating was limited for being short, but I didn't really want to bore you with a 10-minute segment of Lesnar getting out his car, so that's probably why. Anyway, big Raw tonight. Lesnar will be taking on Alberto Del Rio in that semi-final tournament match. The other tournament match will be between Seth Rollins and John Cena, so should be a great night in store here for Monday Night Raw. But let's move on to the next segment, and it is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins makes his way to the ring, and Seth Rollins says last week he proved he didn't need the authority when he defeated Jack Swagger. I was trying to do a lip there. I don't know if I made a good impression of him. Fuck it. Swagger. Okay. To advance to the semi-final tonight. I shouldn't make fun of people. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jackie boy. Don't gut wrench me and put me in an ankle lock or whatever. But anyway, Seth Rollins said he didn't need the authority to defeat Jack Swagger to advance to the semi-final tonight, and he won't need the authority, the Shield, or anyone else to defeat John Cena tonight. Rollins says he is the man and that he is the number one guy in the WWE. Rollins says Cena hasn't been at the top of his game for a long time now. And just like Stephanie said last week, not even Nikki refers to him as Big Match John, because he can't get it up for the big one anymore, and he won't be getting it up for tonight's match when it really matters. So once again, Seth Rollins being cocky, being arrogant, and he's running down John Cena. Everyone seems to be having a go at John Cena's manhood at the moment, and don't know, I mean, maybe they've been watching all his gay porn videos. I'm not quite sure why they're referring to John Cena like that, but who knows, this angle got the crowd hotter, and this crowd got all the gay men in the arena hot for John Cena, baby. That's probably what happened. Anyway, let's move on. The announcing quality was penalised, damn it. So anyway, Oh, and look at that. Da, 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 da. Big match. John come out 98 rating. So Cena's music hits. He comes to the top of the ramp. And so John Cena he's saying to thing. And I quote, as Michael Cole would say, small match, John this, little wiener that. Seth, how the hell can you question anyone's manhood? You've spent 4 years hiding behind the Shield and the Authority. The only time you've seen a pair of nuts is when they're slapping you in the face, bitch. So John Cena, they're just totally owning the fuck out of Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is, pacing about the ring, pulling his hair out, as you can imagine. Rollins, real funny, Cena. You're all talk from up there, but why don't you come down here and try saying that stuff to my face? So Cena, he's got no problem doing that. Cena runs down the ring with retarded legs, steroid legs, and but he gets into the ring. But as soon as he's leaving, Rollins makes a quick exit and heads up the ramp, telling Cena he will see him tonight. Cena responds, "You lasted your usual 10 seconds. No wonder your ex dumped you." And I think he's referring to the person that posted the naked pictures of him on Twitter or whatever the fuck. Who knows? But like 98A, who gives a fuck? The made up nonsense I put in there. The segment got a 90A, which is pretty good. John Cena is looking very stale. The announcing job done by Bradshaw was weak. The segment deserved better coloured commentary. The angle got the crowd hotter. Well, that's all good in that. I mean, it's good. Not good that John Cena's looking stale, but we have to do something about John Cena. And we are going to do something with John Cena, but might have to do something with him a bit sooner than I wanted. But anyway, we'll see. Moving on. First match of the night. Luke Harper defeating Kofi Kingston in 9:22 by pinfall with a discus clothesline. It's got a 64C rating. Kingston and Woods are a good pairing. They play well with each other. Bray Wyatt did some good work at ringside. This match was placed poorly. The crowd were already hot and didn't need working. Kofi Kingston in the ring performed 72 and Luke Harper 64. And the Eaters of the tag division had advanced with this storyline. So Kingston improving in Rumble and performance skills. Not a bad match to start off. Not a bad match to be the first match of the night, but I think we can improve on that a lot as the show goes on. Anyway, let's find out what's happening next. And next we've got Del Rio backstage, and he's looking into the camera and he's like, "Brock Lesnar, I think he can just turn up whenever and feels he likes it to become WWE champion. Stupid espudido." I think that means asshole in Spanish. But anyway, who gives a fuck? I'm trying to do an Alberto Del Rio impression, so the accent. So if you think I'm freaking out and I'm the heart attack, I'm not. I'm just acting like a dick, really, kind of trying to sound like Del Rio. But anyway, what Alberto Del Rio wants, Alberto Del Rio gets. Tonight, I will gut the so-called beast. So there you go. Del Rio says tonight he's going to gut the beast, and that's got a 72B minus rating, which is not bad for Del Rio. I mean. Yeah, he probably could have got better, but he could have got worse, so I'll take this. But Del Rio was penalised for poor momentum, and the announcing job was penalised for low experience. The announcing team really killing us here on Monday Night Raw, but 72B minus, not bad, I'll take it. I definitely would have taken it if you offered me it before the actual rating was announced, so not bad at all. Moving on. Oh, and in the second match tonight, and about that superb wrestling but didn't have much heat, Sasha Banks defeated Paige in 8:59 by pinfall with a roll-up. So Sasha Banks getting a quick one over Paige with the roll-up. And they got a 72B minus, the same as the Del Rio segment. Better than the opening match of the night, and this is a very good rating for the women. I'm happy with this. This match did its job. It gave the crowd a breather. Sasha Banks had an in-ring performance of 85, Paige an in-ring performance of 82. So Sasha Banks is improving in flying skills. Just good all round match, to be honest. Really good there. I'm happy with that. 72B. Let's move on. Now we're backstage here, and the Miz is barging into the GM's office, and he wants to speak to Stephanie McMahon. Foley tells the Miz that Stephanie isn't here tonight and that he is in charge. Miz wants to know why he isn't on the Battleground card. Miz goes on to say how he's the most must-see champion in WWE. Foley agrees and says he is must-see and puts him in an Intercontinental Championship match against the most must-see athlete in the WWE, the biggest athlete in the WWE, the Big Show. And Foley says, how about this? How about we also put you in a match against the most must-see All-American in the WWE, Jack Swagger. So Jack Swagger's also been added into the match, and then Foley says how, and anyone else I can think of who's must see between now and Battleground will also be added to the match. Foley asks The Miz how's that for must see, and tells The Miz to have a nice day. So it's got a 71B minus rating. Very good. Very good with Mick Foley, Miz and Maurice. Happy with that. The show's been good so far. Might be the best show I've done. But I don't want to jinx it yet. Let's move on. Ah, for fuck's sake. Talking about not jinxing it, man. Fuck. And about that terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Apollo Crews defeated Kurt Axel in 7-10 by pinfall for spin-out powerbomb. And that's all I want to say, really. That's just garbage. 39 D minus. Alright, I probably placed it in the wrong area. Sorry about that, but I don't want to talk. 39 D minus. Pish indeed. I think I might just stick to building up these people in superstars because in main event, because they're killing the ratings here when they're on the big show. So Apollo Crews, you had your one chance and you blew it, son. Moving on. Oh yes. Thank you, God, for Paul Heyman. That guy's an angel falling from the sky. So anyway, Paul Heyman, he comes out to the ring with Brock Lesnar for their match tonight in the semi-final against Del Rio and Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Apparently, Alberto Del Rio is going to gut the beast, my client, Brock Lesnar. Aye, so there you go. What are you going to do, Del Rio? Make a beast tackle? Well, I'll tell you what you shouldn't have done, and that is cross the border, because you have found yourself with a one-way ticket straight to Suplex City, and I promise you, Del Rio, it's not going to be. It is going to be a bumpy ride. So Paul Heyman there, letting Del Rio know that he's made a big mistake. He's fucked up. He has now found himself in Suplex City, and I don't think it looks good for Del Rio. Apparently, there's no way out of Suplex City, but we'll find out. The announcing job done by Cole, Layfield and Booker T was poor. Heyman performed poorly in this segment. The performance of Brock was good. Well, if Heyman can perform poorly and get me an 84B, you know what? I'm not gonna how can I possibly say anything bad about the guy? Happy with that. Let's move on now to the actual match. Brock Lesnar versus Alberto Del Rio. In a superb match, Brock Lesnar defeated Alberto Del Rio in 12:54 by pinfall of an F5 to advance to the World Heavyweight Championship final in this tournament. 76B minus, and I'm happy with that. Very good. I mean, it says superb match, so thinking a superb match, you maybe thought it would have done better than 76B, but you know what? It's good. I mean, Lesnar's matches don't tend to be that good when they're on Raw, so I'm not going to complain. 76B is decent. Best match of the night so far. Lesnar and Heyman have good chemistry. There were times when there was a definite lack of psychology on display. The match got the crowd buzzing. Brock Lesnar, England performs in 93, Del Rio 65. The new champion Sona has advanced. And yeah, all good here, guys. This Raw's looking very good. Let's keep it up. We're about halfway through the show. And yeah, it's looking good, so let's go for it. Up next, we've got the Dudley Boys backstage. Bubba says for too long now they've been a shadow of their former selves. He says that they've just been sitting in the back eating donuts, getting fat, while three fairies dressed up like rainbows run around with their tag team belts. Last week we had a chance to earn a title shot and once again become champions, but the Usos ended that hope. Now tonight, we're going to end their career. Then Devon takes over for his classic line, "Oh my brother, testify." So Devon's testifying to what Bubba Ray just said. That's got a 62C minus. No, that's alright, not bad. Anyway, let's move on. This is bad. In a poor match, Eric Rowan defeated Big E in 7:53 by pinfall with a full Nelson Slam. Bray Wyatt did some good work at ringside. Big E and Eric Rowan just don't click at all. The announcer quality lifted the match. Big E had a ring performance of 55, Eric Rowan 36. Tag team division is advanced. The storyline, but a 49D plus, not good. Not good at all. Let's just forget about that and move on. And I say Ric Flair's backstage now, and he's showing at the coffee machine once again, just like last week. But before he can select this drink, Baron Corbin puts his hand out in front of the machine, blocking Ric Flair. Corbin tells Ric Flair that this machine is now his machine, and Flair should go elsewhere. But out of nowhere, big Titles and Neil intervenes. He gets in the way. He gets in between Ric Flair and Baron Corbin. He tells Corbin to pick on someone his own size. Corbin backs away from Titus, though, telling him that he'll pick on him tonight in that ring. So Baron Corbin seems to be bullying Ric Flair. Titles and Neil this week, though, coming in to save the Nature Boy. And it looks as if he's just got himself a match against Corbin tonight. And we will see how that match goes. But this segment got a 65C. Considering who's involved, I think that's a pretty good rating. So let's move on. Wow. And about the decent wrestling but little heat, Gallows and Anderson defeated the Usos in 11-10 when Carl Anderson defeated Jimmy Uso by pinfall with a magic killer. During the match, though, we had Bubba Ray come out and distract Usos and the club all have great chemistry. The match place was clearly poor. The crowd were already hot and didn't need working. Jimmy Uso had an in-ring performance of 65. Jey Uso had an in-ring performance of 67. The storyline has advanced with the Dudleys, 56C-. And after that, we've got Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon getting in the ring, attacking the Usos, setting them up for the 3D, but Usos managing to reverse it and put the Dudleys through the table. So Dudleys going through the wood by the hands of the Usos. Their own tables backfiring against them. This got a 53C-. And it advanced the Raw Dudley Boys Destruction storyline. So yeah, the last few segments not been that great. Hopefully we can get back up to the 70s with the next one. Anyway, let's go. Fuck's sake, man, what? And about the subpar wrestling and little heat, Baron Corbin defeated Titles and Neil at 8-27 by pinfall of an end of days. During the match, we also had Ric Flair distract Corbin, but it obviously wasn't enough as Corbin still got the win. The announcing job done by Ric Flair was pretty weak. Yes, Ric Flair was on commentary on this match. The announcing quality lifted the match. The match was placed poorly. Titles and Neil 52, Baron Corbin 44. I don't know what I've done. I might have made a mistake. I seem to have picked a lot of matches to like warm up the crowd when they didn't need it, so I have to change that. The Raw Future Champion storyline has progressed. Anyway, moving on. John Cena is shown warming up backstage. Big match. John getting ready for his big match tonight. 76B-. It's a good rating. And then we've got Charlotte taking on Becky Lynch, and about that great wrestling but didn't have much heat. Charlotte defeated Becky Lynch in 9:35 by disqualification. The match had very little drama to flow to it, as nobody in the ring had psychology to take control properly. The match did its job and gave the crowd a breather. Charlotte got a ring performance of 76, Becky Lynch 80, 66C+. It's decent. Not as good as the Paige Sasha Banks, but I'm not going to complain. Becky Lynch got an improving rumble skills. Charlotte is improving in performance skills. Now we're going to be moving on. With Seth Rollins, he's shown walking backstage towards the ring, getting ready for tonight's main event. He got a 75B-. And in tonight's main event, what's going to happen? No, not bad, not bad. Seth Rollins taking on John Cena to meet Brock Lesnar at Battleground, and in about that great wrestling and good heat, Seth Rollins defeated John Cena in 17:55 by pinfall with a pedigree. During the match, though, we had Bray Wyatt run in and attack Cena while the ref was down. Cena looked as if he had the match won with an AA, but the referee got hit, collided with Seth Rollins. Bray Wyatt coming in, delivering Sister Abigail to John Cena, and then this allowed Seth Rollins to get up, take advantage, nail the pedigree. Ref never seen any of it. He counted the pinfall. Seth Rollins wins. He had fancies. The announcing job done by Bradshaw was pretty weak. This crowd got the match hot. This match got the crowd hotter. Seth Rollins in-ring performance 75, Cena 84. Does Cena still have it? Storyline has advanced with this segment. 76B-. Next, after the match, we've got Seth Rollins. He's celebrating in the ring, obviously going a bit too far, but he's just got into the final, so he's got every right to be you know, celebrating, but he's definitely healing it up. Seth Rollins going overboard, getting a lot of heat from the crowd. Got a 78B rating, and finally, to end the show, we've got, holy fuck, great end of the show. So Seth Rollins grabs a chair and challenges Lesnar to a fight right here, right now. Lesnar's music hits. Don't, the Beast just hops about the stage and makes his way down to the ring. Gets in the ring, Rollins swings the chair for Lesnar, but Lesnar punches the chair out of the hands of Seth Rollins. What a shock for the Beast. Rollins deciding he wants none of Lesnar now and tries to make a quick escape, but before he can get up the ramp, John Cena's back up and Cena just throws. He grabs Seth Rollins, throws him into the ring, and he tosses him straight into Brock Lesnar, who nails an F5 on Seth Rollins as the show goes off the air, with Lesnar in the ring, standing tall over the body of Seth Rollins. It's finished with a 91A, and this was the best rating of the night, and it's very good, and I don't know, I mean, I think we needed this. This might just save the show, guys, I'm not quite sure. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, as always, good chemistry. JBL, as always, weak as fuck. Got there and go hotter. Brock Lesnar came across well. Crowned the new champion, Stone had his fans. This is ending the show. I don't know what the show got. I mean, there was a lot of pish in there. Like, it was like 4 or 5 segments where they were like really bad. I think they were all under 60, and that might have just killed the rating here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for a 70B or a 70 a C. I think 70 might be a C. I'm gonna go for 70, and if we get less than 70, I will be disappointed. If we get more, I'll be happy. Let's find out what we got. Another 72B, so you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, we got some great ratings there. There was a 91 and there was the 90, and there was also, you know, so an 81, an 84. There was some like high mid 70s, but there was a lot of shit in there as well, which I think might have, you know, well, not might have, that's obviously what's dragged the show down, but there was a lot of good stuff there, but sadly, some bad stuff. And the 72B- is probably a fair rating in the end. The general feeling is that WWE don't have interesting storylines going on. The show increased our popularity in 19 regions. The show lost its popularity in 23 regions. So, we're almost like breaking even. We're almost at the stage where we're gaining like more than we're losing. So, the rating can't be that far off. I mean, I'm not quite sure what the AI would be getting, but I can't imagine that our target rating for Raw, it can't be far off a 72B. I'm thinking it maybe about a 75, 76 maybe. Thinking that maybe be the average rating. I don't know, but we'll keep on going. Sooner or later we will get a good rating, and the show will increase rather than decrease. There you can see the attendance for the show, 8,175, and the TV rating was a 25.45, which I think is the highest rating we've got for Raw so far. They've made it a lot more complicated, sadly, this game. 2013 was a lot better, the rating system, the TV ratings you could check individually, which each channel got, and you could get like the last 10 weeks to see, but now I don't think you can in this game. If you can, let me know. I'd appreciate it, but I'm not sure you can actually, which is, it's disappointing. It's fucking pretty shit actually. I'll just have a quick look here, but I'm pretty sure you can't. Unless you get that what's on tonight thing. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? End of year awards, news. No, not news. I can't find it. Can't find it. So we've got the ratings here. It's all lumped together, unfortunately. Raw, you see, yeah, so we're slightly down from last week's Raw, but we're up on the first week. Smackdown, see, he's got 24 and an 87. I think Smackdown showed on one show more than Raw. I mean, I think Smackdown showed on one channel more than Raw, so it's not really fair. I thought you could compare them at the beginning, but like I said, I think SmackDown has one extra channel, so obviously they're going to get higher ratings due to that extra channel. So, but since Raw's got an extra 3 hours and a bit more talent, a lot bigger roster, probably works its way out. Probably in the end, probably a bit fair. I've got Bailey request. I've got an Austin Aries request. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. What we'll do is I'll add them to the Nakamura. Actually, no, I won't for now. I'll leave it for now. Just comment on the Nakamura. If you want Nakamura to be brought up, comment yes below. If you don't want Nakamura brought up, comment no below. And whoever gets the most comments, I will bring him up either next week or the week after that. We're going to have a quick check here for the top matches, see where that Raw ranks. Not quite sure which one it was, but it was the same as the 72B. So, right, any matches from there? Yeah, so the Brock Lesnar and Del Rio and John Cena and Seth Rollins both getting the 76B. Those two matches going into the top 3 slots here. Sasha Banks versus Paige getting into the top 10, which is good for them. Very good for them, actually. Good to see the women getting a bit of credit. And that's probably going to do it for this Raw, guys. So we'll have a quick look at the storylines just before we go. Come on, crowning a new champion's got 91 heat. Very good. That should be great. Does Cena still have it? Got 76B. So Bray Wyatt attacking Cena. Strange. Will we find out what happens? I'm sure we will on Raw. But there's only 1 week before Battleground. What can really be made happen before then? The Dudley Boys, Usos, got 653. This one's been doing really poorly. We're going to have to try and get it sorted. Future World Champions, got 50D+. IC Battle. Mick Foley booking a match between Miz, Del Rio and Big Show. Last Kicker in My House, 55C. Boss has Flair also with a 55C. So don't need to check the SmackDown storylines for now. There's the Raw ones, and yeah, Raw not doing too well. Well, some of the stories, the Crown the New Champion's got a 91A, but the rest aren't that great. Cena one's alright, but apart from that, not too good. Birthdays, we've got John Laurinaitis is only 51. For some reason, I think he's a lot older than that, but only 51. So Brock Lesnar turning 39 this month. Still an ass-kicking machine. Who else have we got? Who else's birthday? 12 Ziggler's 36. Joey Styles is 45. Big Triple H, the Sledgehammer, Burying King's 47. And yeah, so that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. As usual, if you've enjoyed, please like or comment below. I mean, likes are cool, but I prefer comments, prefer feedback, advice, criticism, whatever you want to offer me. Just do it down below. And also, don't forget to vote on Nakamura. So until then, until next time, guys, I've been Son of Scotland 90. This has been 2016 WWE Brand Wars. Peace out.